Hello, and welcome to a figure review for the SH Figuarts King Mickey from Kingdom Hearts. I think specifically Kingdom Hearts 2, because he didn't have this bitchin' robe in Kingdom Hearts 1. So yeah, this is it's an interesting figure. I was actually bought this for my birthday. Shout outs to Tim, Tom and Dan if you happen to be watching this. So we're going to take a look today at the figure itself. He's a small boy. He's a mouse. They are, typically shorter than humans. So we'll take a look at the box very quickly, then I'll crack it open. So we've got a side shot with him holding his Keyblade. The back kind of shows him off a little bit. That is the iconic sort of, I was going to say back shot, but that's not, I don't want to use that term. We've got him holding his Keyblade without his hood on. None of these have his hood on, weirdly, but like, why would you not display him with his coolest fashion accessory apart from the cool cloak he's wearing? That is probably the pose I'm going to display him in, because like it's got the little dangly his head. How does he feel about that? It's like when they cast that into metal, was he like, yeah, make him my head? Actually, no. He is wearing his hood there where he's standing off with Sora. That's very cool. That's the side there. That's the heart of the Kingdom Hearts. There he is, doing his cool pose. Nothing on the top. There he is on the bottom. There you go. Yeah, so this is King Mickey, as I mentioned. I am going to open this up, and then we'll take a look at all the accessories inside. Alright, cool. So I've opened up the package. I will move that to the side, and we'll take a look at Mickey and all of his accessories. So, unfortunately, much like with all of my reviews, because I am using ceiling lights, everything kind of looks very brooding. Although it's very appropriate for this figure, to be fair. He is very brooding. So, he's a very small boy, but very detailed as well. So, as always, we'll start from the bottom and move our way up. So, he's got two very big feet. As you can see, they are pivoted, or rather hinged, I guess, is the word. You can sort of move his feet back, and I'll be experimenting with that with the photo montage that comes up soon. We've also got the cloak, the Organization 13 cloak that he stole, I want to say, right? So that they couldn't track him. So, round the back, the tail was actually part of the accessories, but I thought I'd put it in now because there's no changing for the cloak. It's all just the head and the hands, so I thought I'd put him in now. Also, weirdly, I've never thought about Mickey Mouse's tail. I'm sure I've seen it in things before, but like, for a second when I saw it, I was like, what the hell is this black wisp thing? I was like, oh, it's his tail because he's a mouse, isn't he? But yeah, so the hands are interchangeable. These are the generic, like, closed fists. I'm obviously going to be changing them for one of the open fists so that he can hold his Keyblade. That is his face there, looking pretty happy as always. So, I think rather than the cloak piece being interchangeable, you actually take off his head, which we'll take a look at in a second. So there's one like cloaked face piece, and then I think the other is interchangeable. So he's got his little ears here, and at the back there we've kind of got the back of the cloak and stuff. Honestly, I'm really liking the cloak, the like detailing and stuff. It's slightly rippled. It does look like a cloth of some kind. You know, it's not a skin tight fit as cloaks aren't meant to be. Yeah, he looks a little bit goofy. Honestly, I'm really hoping that I do manage to get one of the face like replacement parts, because he looks very angry in it, and it would suit it perfectly in this. I'll give that a go, as I say, in the photo montage. So let's put him in the back. As mentioned, we have his hoodless face, which is basically the same as the hooded face, I think. Just sort of like him, fairly neutral. I mean, he's smiling. He's always smiling. It's Mickey Mouse. When does he ever not smile? Well, haha. When it's this replacement face, actually, he looks very devious, almost. Sort of like, very, very angry, which, you know, he does get in the games sometimes. And if you've seen the movie Screamboat, which is not technically officially licensed, but I choose to believe it is, he does murder a lot of people there. But that's Steamboat Willie and not King Mickey. So then we've got the hood piece, which I think you put like behind this, basically, if that maybe not. Yeah? Well, maybe it's like at the back. I need to check the pictures, because like, this is the collapsed hood piece that I guess you put. Oh, it goes like that, obviously. So then the back of Mickey would have. Okay, that makes more sense. Cool. I'm discovering things in real time. Big things are happening. Cool. There we are. So that is like to make it look like he's taking his hood off. Very cool. We'll take a look at the Keyblade last, shall we? So we've got two hands. He's only got 4 fingers. I don't know if I ever realised that. But there you go. 2 replacement hands. They are the open hands. At the back of the box there was like the shot of him from behind. I'm not going to show you the other open hand because it's just the other one for the other hand. And then this is the open fist. As you can see here, you can sort of slot in the Keyblade. Actually, I don't think you can slot it into that one. I think it's the other one. Wait, is he left-handed? I guess he's... yeah, he's left-handed. No, yeah. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, this is the other hand as well. It's a closed fist. And the piece de resistance, of course, what everyone's after. Is this called the Kingdom Key? I can't remember. It's Mickey. It's basically the alternate colour palette to Sora's one. So, like, that bit is gold with Sora and that is silver. Whereas, of course, Mickey... And then, hey, you've got a little dangly Mickey head there. Obviously, his hand fits this as well. So, I'm now going to go off and take some photos of him in various poses with the different faces and the hands and the Keyblade and stuff like that. And hopefully they turn out decently okay. Here they are. Alright, I am back. So I've taken a few photos. Now, some of you might have noticed in the montage there that all of the pictures feature him with his hood up and none of the like non-hooded face. That is because, try as I might, I cannot take his head off. So the way the figure works, I'm not going to take it off now, but the hood actually splits and you kind of take off the side parts. And then there's kind of like a black thing that you slide the faceplate onto. So I was actually wrong. The angry one and the happy one for the hooded face. And then this version is only happy. There's no like angry version of this. Because it's a complete head, as you see. You can't really take it apart. So I took all the parts off, the back and the faceplate. And it's kind of like just a black piece of plastic that holds everything together. I tried for a solid minute and just couldn't pop it off. Now, obviously, you're meant to pop it off because you popped this back on. But it just didn't feel normal to pull it off. And if I tried much more, I was scared that I was going to break it. I knew I was going to be displaying it with a hood up anyway. I was never going to use this head. So, unfortunately, this is a slightly incomplete review. I really do apologise. I'm sure you can find pictures online and stuff, and far better reviews than this anyway. But regardless, I had a bit of fun. I've experimented a little bit with the hands and stuff. I realise I might have actually put the Keyblade the wrong way round. I think the key part's meant to go at the top, not the bottom. But the hand was a little bit finicky to get onto the Keyblade. So I'm just going to leave it like that. I'm happy with it. He's got a kind of edgy pose, which I love, because obviously Mickey Mouse is the least edgy character, but I love that they gave him a dark cloak and everything. Yeah, honestly, it's a really fun little figure. It is quite small. He's a little bit finicky. The tail did come off once or twice, but that's going to happen if you're, changing parts and stuff. I like the open hand as well. The closed fists, I don't see a great deal of use for, because, the slightly more open fist works just the same. You can put a Keyblade in it, but that's nitpicking. But yeah, overall, really, really happy to have this fella. I don't actually have a Sora. I've been kind of meaning to get a Kingdom Hearts, display. At least like him and a few organisations, like Axel, I'd love as well. So I might look out for the SH Figuarts of those. I do have a Bring Arts version of Kingdom Hearts 1 Cloud. I think that's on my channel, actually, if you're interested in that. Maybe I'll leave it on the side there for you guys to watch, I don't know. But yeah, overall, very happy with this. Let me know in the comments, actually, if you have any of the SH Figuarts Kingdom Hearts figures. I know there's lots of Bring Arts. I think they've got basically most of the characters from all of the Kingdom Hearts in Bring Arts form. I don't know about SH Figuarts, though. But, I really do like... This is my second SH Figuarts, I think. The other one I have is a Super Saiyan Goku, which maybe scales with this. I don't know. I'll go and have a look later. But yeah, as always, thank you guys very much for watching. I do have a few statues and figures still to go through, so keep an eye out for those. I'll leave like a playlist as well for my figure reviews there. I'll leave a link to the Bring Arts Cloud there if you are in a Kingdom Hearts mood. And I'll let you guys go. Thank you guys very much for watching. And until next time, goodbye.